I'm at 64 Josh, and this is going to be some cool ideas for a boardwalk in Animal Crossing New Horizons. Now, I'm actually starting at the far end of what I like to consider my boardwalk, my town area, if you will. And it starts with the scooter rentals, the Nook'n Scoot. So I grabbed a handful of these electric scooters, placed them here, and then created this rent me sign with a little Tom Nook that's just got a little smirk on his face because he's like, that's right, you're going to be paying me some more money. If you'd like to get this sign, the code is right here. You can go ahead and enter it in and be able to download it and use it yourself if you'd like. All I did was just use this simple fence to work as little parking stalls for the scooters. It's worth noting, at night, all of the lights on these scooters are turned on. So we're just going to kind of run through my museum area here. It's not quite finished yet. There's a few finishing touches I'd like to put on it, so we'll get to it eventually. But let's get to the boardwalk here. And as you can see, I transitioned with a different kind of path. I essentially wanted to make stepping stones as I transitioned from stone to wood. And I did that by using two different types of paths between the two other paths. I'm pretty pleased with how this looked. I threw some bushes there, and as you can see, I always put dirt under my bushes. It's just a little extra detail, but it's my preference. All right, then I threw those logs at the end too, just for a few more details. Okay, up by the shops here, you'll see I just have two rows of flowers on each side of the path. Pretty simple. Right over here, you're gonna see a well. And a lot of the stuff that I place, I try to think about the story that it can tell. You can kind of see a little sneak peek of my coffee shop there, but I'll get to that in another video. And the well makes me think that maybe that well's been here on this island a really long time, right? So I kind of just like to come up with some little, like, I kind of tell little stories in my mind as I'm looking at the scene I want to create. Okay, up here is just kind of a spot for the kids to hang out and play. You got the sandbox, the slide, the little zebra on the spring. Then moving down here, you've got kind of like some concession stands and things like that. A place to maybe buy a balloon hat or a snow cone. We got fortune cookies, and this cart came from the Animal Crossing Pocket Camp app. If you'd like to get that, you can easily download the code by going into your app and looking up My Nintendo. Here you see the popcorn maker. This is the street organ. If you hit A on this thing, it makes some cool little noises. And then you've got the cotton candy maker right here. And then we get to the fountain. And when I started with the fountain, I had just a square of flowers and bushes going around it, but I just didn't love it. I didn't love the fact that I couldn't make it a circle. You know, that it had to be a square. So I decided to fill in a little more path on each corner of this square and drop the lanterns in. And you're gonna see that there's a reason to so many different lights. You see the different lights, you can kind of see it behind the cotton candy there and behind the popcorn. And you can definitely see it on the teacup ride. And the idea behind this boardwalk is that it's similar to the boardwalk I used to hang out in Santa Cruz. Right? And when you're on a boardwalk, you're hearing all kinds of different games and attractions and rides. And that's one thing I kind of like about this teacup thing. You can turn it off by hitting A, and the music stops, and it's quiet. This one you can't really quiet down. It's also from Pocket Camp, but as you can see, I added some lights here, just so that at night, which you're gonna see later, at night, there's still reason to come hang out here. As you can see, as we move on, we've got some vending machines. Somebody parked some of their scooters that they rented and just left them there. You can play this little game if you want. It'll stop. There you go. That quiets it down a little bit, but not much. Not much. I got a spot here for people to store their shoes and then wash their feet afterwards. And if you would like the shoes sign, I'll have that available for you right here. You can go ahead and download that and create your own little spot. And again, it's just a very simple spot. Just place the shoes and put some rope fencing up. And then I put the two faucets on the end, so wash that pesky sand out from between your toes after you've been hanging out on the beach. Speaking of the beach, let's head back over here. All right, so let's start with this hammock here. I got a little hammock and a radio, and if you lay in this thing, you can hear the wind, you can hear the waves, and you can hear this goofy little radio. It's I don't know. It's something else. It just sounds like gibberish. I also have my shark warning sign right there, which you can also use if you would like. And here's the code for that. The fabric on the hammock was from talking to Sable, and most of the fabric on the towels is from talking to Sable. So make sure you spend time talking to Sable every day, and she will give you, eventually, she will give you different patterns that you can use when you're customizing different pieces of furniture and the towels. So I have a little area here just with the beach balls, sandcastles, some lawn chairs, and the barbecue going. Here's just, you know, maybe a single person just like to chill out, listen to their radio as they're sunbathing. This person here seems like they're set up for a little longer. They've got their shoes off, they got their fire going, their guitar out. It's not really safe to keep your guitar that close to the fire, so be careful. We got the life preserver and the lifeguard stand. I believe this is a chair. Yeah, you can sit down right here. So they're just watching out, making sure none of those sharks are showing up. We've got a handful of surfers that are hanging out right now. And again, the shoes just kind of add some extra character, which I really like. Also, you got the automotive magazine over there. And like I said, all of these towels were customized by talking to Sable. Heading this way, you've got the another shark sign, and then of course the climbing wall. So there you have it. There are my ideas for the boardwalk during the day. Let's go ahead and take a look at this thing at night. And this is my boardwalk at night. Check it out. Each one of the vendors has a light behind them. Check them out from the beach. They just look pretty sweet. Wait till you see. I love the way the fountain looks with the lantern. We got the shoes. I kind of really like the way everything looks from the beach. Just makes it look like there's still a party going on. The lights with the teacup ride, the light behind the shoe sign. I really like it. And a little sneak peek at my coffee shop as well. It's also lit up, so you can come have a cup of coffee at night if you'd like. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see more videos like this one, make sure to subscribe and ring that bell. Got any questions or comments? Let me know down below, and we'll see you in the next video.